Alright, so today we are filming a shadow and ooh. Okay, just knocking over the light. If you're new here, this is where I put on makeup and talk about life. This is also apparently where we have half an eyelash hanging off the entire video, so this is me realizing it at the very end of filming. I tried out a new eyelash glue, which clearly went really well, so here we go. Whoops. In the last few Shadow and Schmooze videos, which I have a whole playlist if you want to go and watch them, in the last few ones I've done kind of like Q&A style. This one I just have a shit ton to talk to you guys about, life updates and things going on, so I just kind of rambled. This video is probably going to be hella long, so grab a snack, grab some coffee, let's do it. I am so excited for this video. It feels so freaking good to be sitting here and filming a different kind of video. I love 15 days of foundation, and I know you guys are sad, so I feel bad being happy, but basically for a month I've been focused on that kind of content. So I moved out of my office space, which I'm going to tell you guys about, but I have shit everywhere in my room and my apartment right now. I didn't even think about the metal thing being in frame, but it actually looks really cool right there. I'm kind of feeling it. I've already washed and I moisturized my face using this product. I haven't used this before. This is the new Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep. I wanted to put it on off camera because I gave it a few minutes to set into my skin, but this is super lightweight. It's a gel formula. It totally set into my skin in about a minute. I really don't want to pin back my hair right now because I'm having a good bangs day. You know, when people throw up their hair in a ponytail or bun and then take it out and it looks perfect, mine has like 5,000 kinks in it. All right, what am I doing? So I actually want to do, whoa, falling over in this chair. So I'm actually going to do my eyes first today. I don't know why. I posted a poll on Twitter to see what kind of look you guys want to see in this Shadow and Schmooze, and surprise me won. So thanks for that. But a few of you guys in the replies wanted to see the royal blue makeup look that I wore in my last Raves and Rejects video. It was also the look that was in the intro of all my 15 days of foundation videos. So I'm gonna attempt to recreate that. I'm gonna go in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. All right, where do I even start right now? I have so much to talk about. Let's start out with what's going on in May. So when you guys are seeing this, I will be leaving for China. I'm gonna be in China from May 1st to the 15th. We're actually going to China and Taiwan. For those of you who don't know, social media is not easily accessible in China. The friend I'm staying with has a VPN. So when I did this look originally, I used the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, but I've been using that so much lately that I figured I'd try out the Tartelette palette today. It has really similar shades, super cool tone shades, and I've used this a few times now. Right now, I'm still leaning towards the Urban Decay palette. I like it a little bit better. I'm gonna go with the shade Force in Nature right here. After I film this today, I'm actually going to get eyelash extensions. So I think I'm gonna vlog that, but anyways, China. So I don't think I'm gonna have easy access to my social media in China. My friend said I could use his computer if I needed to, but you guys will still see videos going up because I'm pre-recording them right now. I'm just not gonna be able to respond to comments. All the brushes and products I'm using will be down below, so if I don't mention something, check the description box. I'm gonna go in with the shade Power Player right here. So when I'm filming this video right now, it's actually April 20th, so I have 10 days right now to pre-record 8 videos and get them all edited and uploaded. Kind of stressing. I'm going to China because my friend's getting his master's there, and I figured that's one of those places that China's not really on the top of my list of places to see, so I probably wouldn't go right now if he wasn't there, so I figured, I don't know, impromptu trip to China, why not? I'm doing like kind of a halo eye, so I'm bringing this into the inner corner a bit. And then Taiwan just looks unreal. I'm really excited for Taiwan. I think I am gonna vlog China. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want to just unplug. I feel like I really need that right now, but at the same time, I want to document China. So I wrapped up 15 days of foundation in my time. Yes, was that yesterday? Yeah, the 19th. Whoa. So this is the day after. The nice thing about using tape is that you don't even have to think. I'm literally just blending on top of the tape right now. I get back from China and Taiwan on May 15th, and then I have 2 days in Seattle, and then I go to Portland. I'm super excited because Mallory, Keegan, and I are taking a trip to Portland. I get to be a third wheel. Story of my life. Mallory and Keegan are actually really fun to third wheel with though. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you should all be subscribed to Mallory's channel. It's Mallory1712. Mallory's like my best YouTube friend. She's just an amazing person and human being in general. I went to visit them in Houston a few months ago and we were like, we gotta plan our next trip. I've been to Portland. I love Portland, but it's kind of like a less great version of Seattle. Everyone says if you want to live in Portland, you have to live in Portland first and then Seattle, because if you go backwards, Seattle's just the best. Just kidding. Kind of. Portland has really good food. I will give it that. I'm gonna go with the black shade in here. I haven't used this black shade yet. Looks like it has some fallout. I'm not gonna bring it up super far because I'm gonna use a different brush to blend that out. We're gonna be in Portland for a few days. I need to come back here and work. And then Mallory is actually gonna come back to Seattle. And then her and I are going to something super exciting that we got invited to. I don't wanna talk about it yet just because I haven't gotten the full confirmation things in my hand. I don't want to mention it if it falls through for whatever reason, but I'm pretty sure it's a go. I'm pretty much in Seattle for a total of like 3 or 4 nights in May. So May's gonna be freaking crazy. It's gonna be really fun. I'm stoked. I have a shit ton of work to get done before then. Ooh, I like this black. Okay, so I'm gonna use that same brush to blend. For me, the key with black eyeshadow when you do a smoky eye is to not overly blend because it can look really muddy. This blending is like taking my full concentration right now. If you're someone who has hooded eyelids a bit like I do, I like to just let my eyes relax so I can see how far to bring this up when I'm just looking normal, not like this. Mallory also just launched her own jewelry line, which I'm so proud of her for. If you haven't visited her shop yet, you should go do it at 1712shop.com. Man, tape does make life really easy. Just to make the blue shade really pop, I'm gonna go in with this NYX white eyeshadow base. And I'm just gonna use my finger and put that right on the center where I'm gonna put the blue. Okay, so let's talk about the office. When I posted on Snapchat showing you guys moving out of there, and on Twitter, I got a ton of questions about why I'm leaving the office already. And if you haven't seen it, I did a full office tour. I actually explained in that office tour video that I was gonna be moving out of there for a few different reasons. The main reasoning for getting an office space was to have a place to film outside of my bedroom. I have a roommate in this apartment and I film in my bedroom. We are currently in my bedroom, hence the bed. I do YouTube as a job. I also do freelance digital marketing consulting. I basically wanted a space for work that was outside of my room. It gets really exhausting when you work in the same place that you sleep. For the blue shadow, I used this shade from the BH Cosmetics foiled palette. Look at that blue. This foiled eyeshadow palette is totally underrated. BH Cosmetics has some good products. I feel like they're not talked about as much. Okay, this is why my Shadow and Schmooze videos are like 45 minutes long, because I can't talk and do this shit at the same time. And basically what I learned is that with filming, you guys don't see this because I never really show it on Snapchat or anything, but being on YouTube for almost 5 years now, I get a lot of PR packages. There are a lot of products to go through and to put places. I was basically having to move boxes of stuff back and forth every time I filmed. By the time I got over there, set up the lighting, everything, the whole filming process would take an extra 2 to 3 hours to film, which I don't have. That's valuable time for me. On top of it being just an extra pain in the ass and taking longer, there was major construction going on, and I don't think it's ending anytime soon, so I would literally have to stop in the middle of filming. I'm not kidding, probably 30 to 50 times. I could have done what I did in 5 hours or 6 hours in the office in 2.5 hours here. So it just didn't make sense. I loved the actual space. I had a shit ton of room. It was great. The rent was fairly good for Seattle. Just didn't work out, which is fine because I think that's something that I would have tried at some point, getting a different office space. Now I know for filming especially, it is so much easier to have everything just in your apartment. Yesterday in my time, I actually moved everything out of the office space. I still need to like go there and what's it called? Speckled the walls, fill in all the holes. I've never speckled before, so that'll be fun. But I got the drill, took everything down. Movers came. All of this stuff is in my apartment right now, so my apartment is like stacked. But it won't be going to waste because I'm actually, other new news, moving apartments. Hold on, what am I doing right now? I'm gonna go back in with Power Player, that like taupey kind of gray shade, and just blend out that blue. Video's gonna be hell long, I can tell already. Or was I just going with what I was saying? What was I even saying? So I've been in Seattle for almost 3 years now. I've been in this apartment for almost 2 years. Basically what I realized is with what I do for a living, I need to have a bigger apartment. I need to have a space where I can work in my apartment. So after weighing out all of my options, even though I really love having a roommate, I like having someone to talk to since I work by myself. For space and everything, it just didn't make sense. So I'm actually getting my own apartment, moving into a 1-bedroom apartment in Seattle in a different area. And I'm really excited because it's really close to where a couple good friends live. I'm basically gonna be in walking distance from Rach, which will be really nice. Rach is my best friend. We were roommates in college. So it'll be really good to be in walking distance to her. It's gonna be super fun. I'm pretty much gonna be using the living room space as like my filming and office space. I'm still gonna have a couch and everything, but it's gonna be mainly used for work. As long as I can keep my bedroom for relaxing and the living room for working, I think we should be good. Literally, these eyes are taking me 10 times longer than usual because I'm talking. I'm gonna bring actually a tiny bit of the black on the inner corner. I feel like I need a little more something. So moving out of this apartment and into the new apartment, I actually don't even know when it's happening right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be end of June or beginning of July. Let me know if you guys want to see like moving vlogs or something. I do have an apartment tour on the place I'm in right now. We need to wrap up these eyes. Going back in with that Force of Nature shade, blending that up into the crease, just to add some warmth. So this new apartment is new, it's beautiful, it's in an awesome area, and I'm just excited for a new journey, I guess. I didn't think I was gonna be living by myself for a while. Do I want to de-tape right now? Yes. I'm doing my foundation. It's always so satisfying seeing the crisp line. I desperately need to pluck my eyebrows. We all know I'm horrible at that. It is what it is. There are more important things to worry about in life. Oh, look at that line. Nothing like it. All right, that was one of the more satisfying things I've ever done. Makes me want to use tape every day. I've almost fallen over in this chair 10 times now. I'm excited to show you guys this primer because I've been using it in and out of filming for 15 days. I've been really liking this. Someone recommended this to me in the comments. It's the Hymalide Matte 12-hour visible oil blocker. It has a really interesting feel to it. It can kind of get bally if you use too much or if you put it on right after your moisturizer, so you really have to give your skin a few minutes. But I just use a tiny amount. I don't put this all over my face. I just put this right where I get oily. I don't know, I think it actually does something. Wait, this is going on nicer than usual on top of that moisturizer, I feel like. It's a totally different feel to it. You can get this on Amazon. Urban Outfitters also carries it for some reason, but it was cheaper on Amazon, so that's where I got it. I also want to use this Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep Lip Love. This is just like a lip primer. It says shea butter and coconut oil. So I'm selling a bunch of my furniture. Oh my god, it smells bomb. Oh, it smells like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I usually hate scented lip products if it's not minty, but coconut's like the only other scent I can do on my lips. Ooh, this feels nice. If you've seen my decor right now in my living room, probably just from Snapchat, I don't think I have any videos in there. It's like grays, woods, it's kind of like darker in there with pops of green. I want to do white, more bohemian, bright. I feel like my apartment right now is a freaking cave because not a whole light comes in. That was one of my main things when I was looking for apartments, was like, I want something with a shit ton of natural light, not only for filming, but I really feel like since I'm in my house so much, it just really affects me not having light. Since I'm filming this right during the middle of me trying out the foundations for the wrap-up video, you guys will have already seen the 15 days of foundation wrap-up video, but I'm going to try out the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo today, and I'm going to try mixing it in with the Urban Decay All Nighter, because this is light and it's pink and it has good coverage. This one is too dark yellow, but it has a really nice skin-like look to it. I don't really love this one on its own at all. I need to wet the sponge. I'm going to try out the Stiletto Beauty Sponge by Morphe. This has like a super pointed thing on the end. I think I've tried one or maybe two of the other Morphe sponges and I haven't been totally in love with them, but I'm going to give this one a go and go wet this. Okay, that got way squishier. This feels really nice and squishy. Does anyone else think of Finding Nemo when you say squishy? Okay, I'm just mixing these half-half. Ooh, this sponge feels really nice, way better than I was expecting. I'm not a huge fan of the Beauty Blender. I don't get the best coverage from the Beauty Blender. I love my Real Technique sponge. I also love the Pure Cosmetics sponge. I'm going to be putting concealer obviously underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to bring it up to about there. I'm liking this combo. Looks still really skin-like because of the Dermablend, and I'm getting bomb coverage. I actually haven't used that Urban Decay foundation in forever. Looking really ghostly right now, but it'll all look normal once I have everything else on. Yesterday I unpacked all of the makeup and stuff from the office space. It feels so good to have everything in one place. I can actually use different products now and see everything easier. I'm into this sponge. I'm gonna try and use this pointed side, I think, for concealer. I don't usually like blending out concealer with sponges because for some reason on my skin it takes away the coverage. Shade is still looking a bit yellow. That Dermablend foundation is super yellow, but it's sitting on my skin beautifully. Okay, enough with the foundation. For concealer, I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape. Something is already oxidizing because now my face looks a little bit dark, so this might look a little bit light, the concealer. So this is my empty one. I don't have a lot of control with this point though. You kind of gotta maneuver it. I think I still prefer blending out my concealer with my Morphe G38 brush. To set the under eyes, I've been taking a mix of Stargazer and my Laura Geller Double Take Baked Powder. I don't know if I want to set my face. I really like the finish right now. If I do, I'm probably going to use the Laura Geller since that one's more pink toned. Yeah, I'm looking really yellow right now, so I think I am going to set my face with the Laura Geller. I'm gonna do brows off camera because I can't do that and talk at the same time. I'll be right back with brows on. All right, brows are on. I use my normal 2 brow products. They'll be down below. I think I'm gonna try out a new liquid liner today. This is the Catrice Glam & Doll Super Black Liner. Never tried this, but it looks like it has a nice fine point on it, so this could go really well or really not well. I've been loving the Catrice Glam & Doll Mascara. I've been putting it on after the Too Faced Born This Way, Too Faced Breath and Sex Mascara, and it is amazeballs. The nice thing about using tape is that you already have that line there, so you can literally just follow that with your winged liner. So far, so good with this eyeliner. I'm going to try out a different eyeliner for my waterline too. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner. My favorite black liner for the waterline is a couple bucks. It's by LA Girl. It's the Glide On Gel Liner. On super easily. to consciously not open my mouth when I do this. It's not going very well. Using my 904 brush by Sedona, I'm going to blend down some black shadow. So something I want to get your guys' opinion on that I've been thinking about is, I know for a fact that I want to do more travel content. I want to do other types of content besides makeup, just because I feel like there's a lot of other stuff that I'm also passionate about. I've just been trying to figure out, do I want to put that on my main channel or do I make a separate vlog channel? My main hesitation with making a second channel right now is that I feel like I would be really hard on myself to keep up with like normal posting. I really just don't have the extra time to do that with a second channel, but I do really want to make other kinds of content too. So I'm gonna go in with that first shade, Force of Nature, again, and blend this right under that black. I kind of figure if there's ever a video that you don't want to see that's posted to this channel, you just won't watch, right? I don't know, that's what I do when I watch YouTube. Before I do falsies and finish up my eyes, I'm going to do the rest of my face. I've been really liking this bronzer. This is the MUA Bronze Perfection Matte in Sunset Tan. It has the perfect color. Not too orangey, not too deep. I picked this up when I was in London, but I'm pretty sure you can find this online. Love it. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing vlogs, travel vlogs, local kind of content. I want to do like Seattle stuff, like best places to see in Seattle. Put that on this channel or make a separate channel. Let me know. This is Sigma F15. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my temples. One of my favorite blushes, which I rediscovered when I was organizing all my makeup yesterday, is the L'Oreal True Match Blush Innocent Flush. Guys, I need to definitely throw this away. Like, I've had this for since I started my YouTube channel. Don't tell anyone. I got this from Dollar Tree years ago. Just has the prettiest flush. It really is like a flush. One of my most asked questions is, what happened to silver hair? Am I still trying to go silver? No, that is a lost cause, guys. My hair was so dead. Long story short, I actually didn't know I was gonna be dyeing my hair back to black on the top. When I went into the salon to get the extensions, I thought it was going to be like a black at the roots to gray to silver kind of thing, but it ended up being like my whole head of real hair went back to black. So that was kind of unintentional, but I actually love it. I just feel like so much more myself with black hair. Would have tried gray silver hair at some point. Never made it to silver hair. After all of that, my hair was just so damaged, so fried. It was kind of like the point of no return. I think I'm gonna try this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. If I'm remembering correctly, this is one of those that kind of have to wipe off the top layer to really get to the product. Typically with baked products like this, it's better to do that. I do have extensions. They're like dark blue right now. But the great thing about extensions is that you can change up the color as much as you want because it's not your real hair. Let's highlight. Very subtle. One of my favorite highlighters of life is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. Very subtle. I don't know if that's the look I'm going for right now with blue eyeshadow. I'm actually going to take a mix of these two shades right here to top off my highlight and get it really poppin'. There we go. I'm not playing around now. That's what I'm talking about. I think it's fall/time. So in that video with the blue eyeshadow look, I'm pretty sure I was wearing pure bombshell lashes. The pure lashes have been my absolute favorite the past couple months, but I wanted to switch it up and use the Eylure number 121s. Switch it up. I always use these two. These have one more use to them, it looks like, and I kind of just want to finish them off. These have a pretty similar look to the bombshell lashes. I like the band better on the Pure Cosmetics ones. These ones are pretty thick Eylure lashes. So I'm gonna do a thin coat of mascara, plop on these lashes, put on some bottom mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on. I freaking love these lashes. Every time I put them on, I forget how much I love them. These are beautiful drugstore lashes for prom or if you have any kind of special events coming up. I'm actually gonna do my bottom mascara on camera because I have, where did I just put that? Oh, I have this new mascara I want to try out. It's a triple threat slimline mascara. I haven't looked at the wand yet. This is by Pure Cosmetics, but by the name of it, I'm thinking it's like a lower lash kind of mascara. I usually use my Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. It's my favorite. Ooh, it's a really skinny tube. Look at that wand. I feel like it doesn't grip the lashes quite as well as the Wet n Wild Mega Length, but it gives you kind of like a feathery, natural look. I like it. My lips feel really nice and moisturized from that lip priming thing, but not to the point where I couldn't put like a liquid lipstick on it. It feels like it absorbed into my lips, which is good. This is the lip combo I was wearing in that video. This is my favorite nude lip combination. Sephora, I should probably stop talking. Sephora liquid lipstick in 32 mixed with Wet n Wild Nudie Patootie. 32 is a little bit more pinky toned, and then putting Nudie Patootie over top gives it like a cool toned look. And then just to define the outside of my lips a bit more, I'm going to take the Rimmel 032 Innocent liner. This is perfection with this combination. Where am I putting this? Not on my eyeballs. I think some of the highlight that I used like fell onto my lips or something, and I actually liked how that looked, so I think I'm gonna go back in with that pink eyeshadow right there and just dab a little bit of this on my lips. Oh yeah, I think that's everything. Are we done? That was quick. That was not quick. I've been filming this for 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun. Everything that I used on my face is down below. You can always read the description box, please. It takes me forever to fill out. Pretty much anything you ever want to know is down below. Make sure you're following along on social. When I'm in Taiwan, I'll be able to post to social media, so I'll probably be posting some of the China photos a little bit delayed while I'm in Taiwan. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it does help me out. Definitely have an hair extension coming out right here. Classy. So I love you guys. Again, welcome to all the new Bayritos. I hope you guys enjoyed your first Shadow and Schmooze video. Upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.